So I was scrolling through my timeline the other day, and there was a little bit of a quote that came up, and the author suggested that the difference between a stepping stone and a stumbling block is how high you lift your foot. So listen to it again. The difference between a stepping stone and a stumbling block is how high you lift your foot. So in both instances, it could cause you to stop, slow down, lose momentum, maybe get off track a little bit. That's the stumbling block. And in other cases, it could be a step in the right direction, a way to jump up and get a little bit closer to your goal. And a lot of times, our instinct is to not lift our foot that high and stumble and allow some of the life circumstances to allow us to stumble, to give us a reason why we don't have to lift our foot that high and take another step towards our goal. And of course, we all experience life, and there's times where maybe all you do is stay in place or try to get up onto that next step or get a smaller step, whatever it is. But the goal is for you to continue on in some way, whether it's maintaining or progressing towards our goal, at the very least, not moving backwards. And of course, there's so many situations in life that can cause you not to take that step forward, not to lift your foot high enough. And they're perfectly reasonable. I mean, there's some things that are just not in your control. But there's a difference between things that are not in your control and things that happen in life that you allow as a possible reason why you can't lift your foot up and take a step, take an action towards your goal. And there's many reasons why we want to use these things as stumbling blocks. But I'm not here to argue that. I'm just here to tell you that I want you to ask yourself, is this really a stumbling block? Or is this a potential stepping stone if I lift my foot high enough? Can I get through this in some way? It might not be the way I want. It might not be a big step, but it's a step in the right direction as opposed to stumbling and falling and reverting back. So again, the difference between a stumbling block and a stepping stone is how high you lift your foot.